Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football. We are ready for a terrific game. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the North Dakota State Bison. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And here's the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Firing to the right, complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. On the ground, it's Scott. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And some room to work. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's 1st down. The run inside. It's Scott. Got a little grass. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. With the draw, it's Scott. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Scott. And he's able to... tackle and pick up. Pretty good yardage. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Run in the red zone. It's Mitchell. Finding some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to Brown. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll give it on the counter. Powers through the defender. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Hayes. He'll throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Nevada takes over as the offense turns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Nevada will be forced to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Makes the grab down the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Scott. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. It's Mitchell. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it set up on the outside. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hayes. He slings it deep to the left. Leaping grab for a big gain. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Some misdirection with the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give on the counter. Fighting off the defender. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, what a move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And they will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on third down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Hayes. On the move, he fires. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. That's caught by Williams.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. At midfield, he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Third down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Hoosiers with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Fargo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running inside, it's Mitchell. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Right back to the well. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Mitchell. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. 1st and goal for the offense. From the red zone, it's Mitchell. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound their way in. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Trying to bully their way in. He's not going anywhere, nowhere to run, and they stop him for nothing on 4th and 2. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Makes the catch. It's Givens. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team.